On December 13th, 2022, Bronny James, Bryce James, and Kiyan Anthony, the sons of future Hall of Famers LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony, faced off in a high school showcase. Several stars, including Kim Kardashian, showed up to watch the match. What details do we have about the match? Also, could Bronny James be better than LeBron James? Keep watching for answers. Firstly, LeBron James' sons Bronny and Bryce signed NIL deals with Clutch Sports. We all assumed that when Los Angeles Lakers player LeBron James said he wanted to play with his kids in the NBA, he was referring to Bronny James. Perhaps he was actually referring to Bryce James. Clutch Sports revealed on Monday that Bryce, 15, had signed an NIL contract. It took Bronny no time at all to follow suit. Tuesday saw the signing of Bronny to a contract by Clutch Sports. Rich Paul, LeBron's agent and a longtime friend, formed Clutch Sports. Clutch Sports represents LeBron and a number of other well-known NBA and NFL athletes. It will be a while before Bryce joins his father in the NBA. Bryce is a member of the recruiting class for 2025. Although some people believe he's a greater long-term possibility than Bronny, he doesn't yet have a star rating as a prospect. Duquesne has already extended a scholarship offer to Bryce. Bryce still has time to choose his college before he graduates. He will continue to play basketball with Bronny at Sierra Canyon High School until then. Bryce and Bronny have now formally entered the NIL space due to the agreement. Additionally, Bronny, 18, has NIL agreements with Beats by Dre and Nike. LeBron has said he would adore playing in the NBA for at least a year with his kid Bronny. His NBA eligibility won't come until the 2024 draft. During Bronny's first season, LeBron would be 39 years old. It appears that LeBron will have the opportunity to fulfill his desire to spend a season in the NBA with his son because he hasn't yet displayed many signs of decline. LeBron might join the Tom Brady plan if Bryce's star keeps rising, and it becomes more and more possible that he will play in the NBA in order to have the opportunity to play with his younger kid. How do Bronny James and high school LeBron compare? When it comes to passing, they are now extremely similar. Both enjoy serving as facilitators and have the power to influence the game through their selflessness. Remember that if he hadn't been a willing playmaker with remarkable vision and perfect accuracy, LeBron might have easily been Ohio's all-time best scorer. Bronny has exhibited a similar propensity for passing the ball to his teammates when playing at a high level. Bronny made one of the best passes during the high school season against St. Vincent St. Mary, his father's alma mater. He threw an alley-oop to BJ Boston from just inside half court. He delivered an accurate, on-time alley-oop by passing the ball across his body. At the same time, Bronny displays a comparable degree of composure throughout the game, an above-average basketball IQ, and the capacity to make the perfect move. Their methods at the same stage are the key difference. LeBron would aim to dominate games with an aggressive approach when playing against younger players and facing more experienced opponents. LeBron was the team's star while still in high school. Bronny made wise decisions when he was a freshman on the varsity level by deferring more because more experienced players surrounded him. This will inevitably alter as he ages. When Bronny competes against players his age, he is more aggressive, scores in various ways, and is clearly one of the top players on the court. It should be mentioned that Bronny's jumper is superior to his father's when shooting the ball from the outside. Bronny has better range and accuracy than LeBron at this point, but neither shot could be called pure. The biggest difference, of course, is that hardly anyone knew who LeBron was before high school. For Bronny, the excessive expectations are unprecedented. LeBron's early high school accomplishments generated a ton of buzz. In fact, they ceased recruiting him at Ohio State as a junior because he had already established himself as the #1 pick in the NBA lottery. Due to LeBron's success, Bronny will be subjected to high social media scrutiny and unreasonable expectations and pressure from his supporters. However, Bronny has handled every situation superbly. quietly, with maturity, and has even somewhat enjoyed the spotlight. One can tell that his father has impacted his game and undoubtedly his qualities of being a good teammate, showing respect for the game, and pursuing player perfection. Bronny is a unique individual and player who will run his own race and achieve his goals depending on his own skills and personality. The first and most crucial thing Bronny can do is learn how to shoot three-pointers with absolute accuracy, both from the catch and when dribbling. This will take time because it's a significant undertaking, but it might also enhance his attacking capabilities. He will become a genuine threat when he is concealed behind a ball screen, emerging from one, or spotting up from a teammate's penetration. As soon as the jumper is treated with respect, Bronny can drive, making him much riskier. Bronny will encounter tough opponents when handling the ball as he gets older. The next step in Bronny's development will be to demonstrate that he is at ease and self-assured using both hands, playing lower and adjusting his speed and direction. His mastery of the pivotal retreat dribble will be required to elude defenders as the defense turns up the heat. Finally, it will be crucial for him to be able to complete with both hands on both sides of the rim once he is close to it. When Bronny James was 15, he was already better than his father in one regard. LeBron James Jr., aged 18 and often known as Bronny James, is a basketball player who, when he was 15, was generating a lot of buzz and attention. As a result, many had compared his accomplishments to those of his father, Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James, when he was in high school. However, there is one area where there is rising speculation that Bronny, at his age, may have an advantage over his father. Regarding his performance on the basketball court over the past several years, Bronny James has continued to achieve popularity on a national level. Even though LeBron James' kid has contributed significantly to that, he is beginning to carve out a niche for himself. After it was decided that he would attend Sierra Canyon High School with Dwayne Wade's son, Zaire Wade, the attention around him increased. During his debut season with the school, he had a limited role in much of a sixth-man position, averaging 4.1 points in 15 minutes per game, while being the only player to participate in all 34 games. James had his moments during the season, including a few dazzling dunks and important shots in the dying minutes of the games. Even though he entered the squad with all eyes on him, he was joining a group that included BJ Boston and Zaire Williams, two McDonald's All-American players. James didn't exactly have a spectacular season by any means, but he has demonstrated that at that young age, he might already be superior to his father in one area. Bronny James may have been better at shooting than his father when they were 15. In his first year at Sierra Canyon, Bronny James had some performances that led to ESPN ranking him 24th in the 2023 class. James has continued to develop physically, reaching a height of 6'3", while also showing growth in other facets of his game. Bronny may already be a better shooter than LeBron James, claims ESPN's Paul Biancardi. With his outside shooting, James has shown that he may be a more reliable factor than his father. LeBron James has never been known as a shooter, but in high school, he was more aggressive about going to the basket, while Bronny depended more on his shooting ability. Not that he is a pure shooter, but at a younger age than his father, he is more adept at that aspect of his game. That is undoubtedly a great compliment for Bronny James, but it is also another LeBron James parallel. The 18-year-old has chosen to play the same sport as his father, who is regarded as one of the best NBA players in history. Therefore, he will never truly be able to escape those debates. He has probably already come to terms with having to engage in that conversation, and it may even give him more drive to improve his art. While Bryce James, Bronny's younger brother, is pursuing a similar professional path in basketball, Bronny has a bright future ahead of him. How things turn out will only become clear with time. LeBron and Carmelo Melo's sons clash in the HS Showcase. A swarm of A-listers descended on a high school gym in Los Angeles on Monday night to watch the sons of NBA stars LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony compete in basketball in a nationally broadcast basketball exhibition in Chatsworth, Sierra Canyon, led by Bryce and Bronny James, hosted Christ the King, Kiyan Anthony's school. As anticipated, the game lived up to expectations, both on and off the court. LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Lala Anthony, Khloe Kardashian, Kim Kardashian, Scottie Pippen, and others all had front row seats for the action. And the youngsters didn't let them down. The older James had a fantastic game, recording 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Bronny and Bryce pulled off the major win, 62-51. In contrast, Kiyan scored 8 points in the defeat. LeBron and Carmelo seemed to find the situation weird because they competed against one another in a high school basketball exhibition 2 decades prior. The two future Hall of Famers were seen conversing throughout the evening, and the pleased fathers documented the entire thing with a ton of pictures on their social media pages. The guys even snapped a group photo with their sons. The 3 lads won't play again during the current high school season, but it's safe to assume they'll play each other in the future, possibly in the NBA. That is all we have for you today. Do you think Bronny James will be better than LeBron James? What do you have to say about the victory of Bronny James in the high school showcase? Let us know through the comment section. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.